Hey guys, it's Karen. Welcome back. I'm so glad you came back. And today I was going to show you a recipe that I found in this magazine, Farmhouse Country Sampler magazine. It was a summer issue, and it is Hawaiian sliders. So it's really an easy recipe to make, and I am going to write it down below in the description box. But it's called Potluck Favorites. So you know, it's really nice, like if you're going to a picnic or something. They say to use a 13 by 9 pan. I just had a 2.5 quart casserole. I didn't want a huge bunch of it, but you use the Hawaiian rolls, and so if you're going to go with a 13 by 9 pan, I would say get you can buy those rolls, like I think you can get a 24 count, and I just had a 12 count rolls, and I would suggest this, if you're going to use a 13 by 9 pan, definitely go with a larger bunch of Hawaiian rolls. But that is what the recipe is. And so it also called for 1 stick of butter. And I, when I first made it, I thought that was a little bit too much. It felt just a little greasy. So this last time I used a 1/2 stick, but that's up to you guys, you know, however you want to do it. But it's just an easy recipe, and you can, you know, make it early in the morning. When you make it, you're going to let it sit in the refrigerator for 1 hour at least, up to 24 hours. So it's nice to make it in the morning, and then when you get home at night, you know, you just put it in the oven and you got a dinner ready, and it's just really quick and easy. So I guess that's it, and I'm going to show you the recipe. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Love you guys. Okay guys, I'm going to show you first of all the ingredients in the sliders. It calls for 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce and 1 tablespoon of ground mustard, and garlic powder. I just put this in, you know, it didn't call for that, but I just thought it would add to it. And also it called for 2 teaspoons of minced onion, and I put a little bit more of that in. It also called for 1 stick of butter. I always use the unsalted butter. What I did is, when I first started making this, 1 stick seemed too much, so I'm gonna try a 1/2 stick, because the 1 stick, it just seemed real greasy. Okay, and then it also called for 12 slices of Swiss cheese, but you can actually use whatever cheese you like. I'm gonna use the Sargento Ultra Thin Colby Jack, and I just love this cheese. And also it called for 12 ounces of thin sliced deli ham. And and of course your Hawaiian rolls right here. Now what you do is you melt the butter, and then you stir in these 4 ingredients, or whatever you want to put in it, which I have right here. It's all melted. Okay, so now we are going to, so what I am doing is I am cutting these Hawaiian buns in half, and you're just going to put the bottom half into the bottom of the pan and save the top half. It did call for a 13 by 9 pan. This pan isn't quite 13 by 9, but this will work out. And if I have a few buns left over, no big deal. that you just lay them on the bottom. And what's really nice about this recipe, you can make it early in the morning, and then you put it in the refrigerator. You know, you gotta let it sit a while. Put it in the refrigerator at least 1 hour to, you know, up to 24 hours. But it's nice, like, make it in the morning, and then at night, you got your dinner all done. All you have to do is bake it. So it's a real nice recipe for a lot of us that are always busy and on the go. All right, it looks like probably just get one more in. So as you can see, I got them all on the bottom. The next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna place the ham and cheese on top. And I already got my ham and cheese right here, all sliced, and you're gonna place that on top. And actually, when I made it before, it just reminded me of pizza. So it's a, you know, anybody that likes pizza, I'm sure they'll love these. Right. All right, after you got your ham on top, then you're just gonna layer your cheese on top. And it doesn't have to be so perfect because it's gonna melt, and you can just lay it on top anyway. And I had a hard time getting this cheese out of the wrapper. It's a thin, and I just didn't want to separate. Okay, so basically that's what it's gonna look like. Now, after you get that all done, I'm just going to quickly wash my hands. Hey guys, once you get your ham and cheese on top, then you're going to put the top of the buns on top of the ham and cheese. Just put them right back again. All right, so it'll look like this. And then all you do is take your melted butter that has the Worcestershire sauce, the ground mustard, garlic powder, and the minced onion, and you're just gonna drip it over the top of the buns. And I think this will be a lot better than using one stick of butter like I did. It just was a little bit too much. Okay, and then you can cover it with either aluminum foil, but I'm just gonna put the lid that came with this casserole, and just put it on top, and then you're gonna set it in your refrigerator and let it sit, you know, for how, you know, they say up to 24 hours. So 1 hour or to 24 hours. So that's what you do, and then you're going to get it out, bake it covered for 25 minutes at a 350 oven.